Hello, and the Intercity HST Class 43 Mk3 coaches are finally with us. And how close can I get my twin track Radius 2, Radius 3 tracks together without clashing, with this being a little bit longer than the rest of the pack we've had to play with so far?
Listen, cause you're gonna hear a brand new story about a great engineer. He's the greatest of them all, we claim. Number one is his engine, Casey Jones, his name. Casey Jones, steaming and a-rolling. Casey Jones, you never have to guess. When you hear a tooting of the whistle, it's a Casey at the throttle of the Cannonball Express.
Hello, my name's Andy, this is my channel, Modeloco, helping you to help me to help others. So please give us a thumbs up and a like, because I'm independent and I ain't sponsored by anybody. Only my own balance. Let's get on with the show.
It's been a long way, but the Mk3s are here. And we're having a quick look at those today. Modeloco for all things model railway.
And at this point, a massive Modeloco thanks to Josh over in Blackpool for making, sending, posting and getting this to me. Who said, Andy, I watch your channel. Thanks for all the advice you've given me. So he's designed me my own Modeloco mug with a picture of Lofthouse as well. As you probably know, if you watch this channel, I've had quite a collection of mugs. There's my guitar mug. Simon Kohler kindly sent me this one, my Hornby mug. And originally, I wanted the red Hornby mug. So the Modeloco one with my motif on, I think is a great addition. Family members sent me this one as a bit of a wind-up laugh, along with the wind-up train. And that starred in my April Fools. Le Palouf models, which is April Fool backwards. And there are my collection of mugs. I always wanted a Modeloco mug. So a massive thanks to Josh in Blackpool for this. It makes it all worthwhile. You know, some people get sent Acura scale models to harp on about them or get big sponsorship deals from a big model shop. But, you know, some of us, well, we've got a shiver here up in Yorkshire. And I could do with a Modeloco sweatshirt now. There's the Modeloco challenge. Well, perks of the job, perks of the job. Don't sell your soul, Andy. Who said that? So let's get on with the review. Where's that model gone again?
Look inside the box and we'll measure up and see how they compare.
So the bluebells are out and the blue and grey livery are out too. And there are 7 if you want the complete set. Start with the 4023 and then you've got the 4023A, which is the one that I'm unboxing today, the 4023B, then it's the 4024, then the 4025, the 4025A, and the 4026. All great little additions to your layout. And I won't be getting every single one because Shiredale isn't a huge platform and I don't want to overbear it by putting all 7 coaches on. I'm just going to go for 5. And this being the 5th one I ordered, it was the first one to come through the post. In real life, Mk3 coaches are 75 foot, 23 metres long, enabling far greater capacity than older coaches. Mk3 coaches also incorporate disc brakes and wheel slip protection, enabling faster deceleration. Mk3 coaches entered service in 1975 along with the Class 43, forming the iconic Intercity 125 train set. Whilst Mk3 stock is standard for HST units, the standard locomotive hauled stock is Mk3A. Mk3A stock differs from Mk3 stock due to the inclusion of buffers, as well as a different electrical system that uses motor generator units in each coach to power air conditioning and other ancillaries. Mk3A stock was built until 1984 before 3B stock with improved seating and lighting built from 85 to 88.
And yes, you can certainly see there's a length difference. These will now Once I get some more through, set how close I can put my tracks together.
So one of the great benefits of using Pico FlexiTrack is you don't have to go to the Hornby set track spacing, which I've got here. But if I come over to this side of the layout, I've got what I call the Modeloco spacing. So the track below is O and the track above is TT, but the principle is the same. So this shows where streamline spacing is, as I've got the 00 track set at the moment. Set track spacing is below it, and Modeloco almost exactly between the two. So I've used the same calculation as I did here to set my Modeloco setting in TT. My tightest radius is radius 2. So I think I can go between streamline and my own spacing between the two, which I call the Modeloco spacing, which is here. And if you look to that, compared to that, I think this looks a little bit more realistic. And yeah, at the moment, I might only have one Mk3 coach, but I'm 95% confident it's going to be okay when the others come through on Monday, Tuesday. And they won't clash. So I think I can get my tracks, my twin tracks, even closer together to get a more realistic feel. I might even put a road crossing in or something like that. And Hornby have just brought one out, so I want to see if I can amend that as well. It all depends. On all my straights, I have used streamline spacing. And we've gone into all this about lane track and that side of things in videos ml38 and ml38. Just search Modeloco ml38 or Modeloco ml38 and you'll find those. You've got to put Modeloco before it. And the king of TT does make an appearance at the start of each of those videos. So look out.
If you've got radius 3 curves only as your tightest bends, you can get your tracks even closer together. The Modeloco spacing with minimum radius 2 will give you a more realistic look. And when you look at these, very clear glazing. Of course, these have got a tinted glazing, so you wouldn't necessarily need to put passengers in, and you could add lighting as well.
So of course then you will probably need to add passengers as well. That's how it goes. And then the biggest difference I have seen, apart from the additional length of course, is
the disconnected spring return coupling on the bottom. But if we look at these, they're guided by the bogie. Can you see? Guided by the bogie. Guided by the bogie. But these are not connected. They're free. Some nice detail in here as well. With these being a later design, I'm presuming this will aid better running, especially with the longer coaching. So here's our first look at a Mk3 blue and grey livery. Matches beautifully, I would say. I can't see anything untoward, and as I said earlier, there's some great picked out paintwork on here and parts, and also the most noticeable feature is the coupling underneath. Let's hook up on straight track, like you should do. Let's bring it in. There we go. And pull her out the station. For a run around. Over the points. Fabulous. And back over the points. Just so you can see it articulating. Well, that's just about it for another one. Don't forget to keep yourself clean and keep your track clean. And then you'll get nice, smooth running locos and get a good power supply, the right power supply to your track, and make sure you've got a good connection. Helping you to help me to help others. That's Modeloco. Give us a thumbs up
and subscribe. Oh, but one thing, don't say, well, I ain't got a track cleaner, I can't afford one. Get a piece of softwood like that and that'll clean your track. Another top tip. And don't forget to check out them free destination boards.
The next train to arrive at platform 12 will be the 1357 Northern service to Blackpool North.
I'm going to link it up next. It's a cracker. And a few other things that you can get for free, like this free track cleaner. So if you haven't seen that already, check it out. Until the next one, happy modelling.
So long for now, we'll be seeing you when Casey comes a-rolling by again with a steaming porter and a smoking stack, and the wheels are striking thunder on the railroad track. There'll be Casey Jr. and the Red Rock too, Wally Cinders and the rest of the crew in a thrilling adventure that's a lot of fun when Casey takes the throttle for another run. Casey Jones, steaming and a-rolling. Casey Jones, you never have to guess when you hear a tooting of the whistle. It's a Casey at the throttle of the Cannonball Express. Casey Jones, steaming and a-rolling. Casey Jones, you never have to guess when you hear a tooting of the whistle. It's a Casey at the throttle of the Cannonball Express.